So did having children alter your schedule at all in terms of working?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely made me, it did a couple things. One, it made me sit back a little bit and take a real good hard look at what I was doing and if I was happy doing what I was doing. Cause
I think that's great advice.
Yeah, I mean, you can get into a habit. I think it was in the play Passing Strange, in the musical Passing Strange, Stu says something like, all of these decisions that we make in our life were made by a teenager. This direction we go in our life was all based on the decisions of a teenager. And it's so true for a lot of us. We make a lot of decisions about who we're going to be in our life and what we want career-wise or whatever when we're really young. You know, whether it's a teenager in our early 20s or whatever.
And we change so much.
And we're changing, but sometimes we're still trying to live up to the goal that we had, that we made, and before. So we don't always pay attention to who we are now, and maybe those things have changed. And I have to check in with myself and say, is this what I want to be doing? You know, am I just like the hamster on, just like on the treadmill, just going because I'm supposed to do this? Or is that where I want to be? And so I definitely checked with myself after, so long. I'm an actress, that's what I do. I had to go, wait a minute. Am I happy with this? Is this where I want to be? And so I took a break, and it was a perfect time for me to do it. But what happened was I started talking a lot about supplementing my child's education and my responsibility as a parent when I have this child of supplementing her education, because I can't just think the schools are doing everything I want them to. And so I started talking a lot about a project I had wanted to do years before when I was working on Fresh Prince, which was starting the company that became Sweet Blackberry, the organization that became Sweet Blackberry, which was teaching kids about African American history and little known stories.
So you founded Sweet Blackberry when?
When right after I had my daughter.
Right after you had your daughter.
After I had my.
So about 5 years.
About a couple. Yeah, a year and a half.
Now, to launch a new career as an entrepreneur, were you scared? Were you hesitant?
I wasn't thinking.
That's
which
good.
was good.
Which was very good. Don't think too much.
Exactly. It's true. It's true. The fact that I wasn't there are the downsides. And there's some hard parts to that you can have to deal with as well. But the good part was I wasn't thinking that far ahead, so it wasn't daunting to me. If I had thought too much about it, I probably would have, I don't know if I can handle this. But I didn't.
That's
I just
great
knew
advice.
I got excited about the stories. I got excited about sharing them with kids and the way that I wanted to do it. And the more I started looking into it, I found that there was a void, because I was looking for a model. I couldn't find one because there was nothing out there like what I wanted to do.
Those are the best success stories.
And that made it feel much more immediate. It's like, well, it's not there. We have to get this out, So I was thinking much more in that way. And that's what got me going and got me moving. And then once I was in it further, I started going, okay, I have so much I have to do.
That is true. Once you get in it, you're really in it, and there's no going backwards.
No going back.
Right.